Okay, so next topic that we will be looking is network security. So why do we need to study security? Any guesses or any answers from your side?
To protect our
To
data and
protect our
information.
information.
To protect information. Okay, that is what you want to say. I got two answers, two people with same answer basically. To protect your information. Okay, from whom?
From hackers, third
Okay,
party people.
okay. So we have so many perspectives, like basically uh, where exactly we want to protect our information during the transmission or whenever they are lying in your system. Okay, so many things are there. Let us try to see some of the facts. Okay, these are not the facts which I'm saying as on today. Okay, uh, very old data, but even though it is old, you see a lot of information from this. So federal government, the government of US basically has suffered at least 680% increase in cyber security breaches in the past 6 years. Okay, you just imagine 680% increase with respect to cyber security breaches. We are saying then. Basically, people think like it is hackers who are more likely to launch cyber attacks, but it's not hackers, but the governments itself will be doing the cyber attacks. The motivation may be something else. Okay, they may want to see what is going out through their particular country, the information, and maybe with respect to terrorist attacks, etc. They want to keep an eye. Okay, or they want to see within the country. We do see a lot of news wherein politicians will be telling like our phones are being tapped, etc., like that, right? Okay, so cyber attack, it need not be something like this steal your money, something like that. Even if somebody steals your personal information, that is considered to be hacking. Okay, you have some let us say Facebook, and somebody tries to get your password, that is also cyber attack. Okay, so lot of things are there. Basically governments do that, not just hackers. Then more than 6 lakh accounts are compromised every day on Facebook alone. Okay, I'm telling this is very bold information, but still, maybe you can consider like Instagram today instead of Facebook. Okay, National Nuclear Security Administration records 10 million attempted hacks a day. Okay, so basically many of the countries have nuclear weapons, right? So this National Nuclear Security Administration records 10 million attempted hacks a day. That means you can imagine how big the number is, and how vulnerable we are in. Okay, so somebody just trigger this particular thing, they try to hack nuclear system, and if they try to launch a nuclear attack, you can just imagine what will be the future. Okay, then US Navy receives 110,000 attacks per hour. Okay, then every second 18 adults suffer cybercrime. It's almost 1.5 million per day. That's why we keep on saying you should not be responding to unknown numbers, etc., all those kind of things. Global spam rate in 2013 is 68%. Of these, 61% are dating messages and 28% are pharmaceutical. Okay, so they just try to steal our information, and like pharma sector, they keep on providing advertisements, etc. Okay, lot of advertisement messages also we do get, right? Even if you see your email, lot of phishing mails, spam mails, all those things will be there. And especially now, just yesterday I have read a news wherein a software engineer from Gurgaon, he lost 42 lakhs just because he got from unknown number a message telling like you can go ahead with a part-time job, and he was ready to do that. and they asked him, you just need to invest 49 lakhs and 42 lakhs and you'll be getting 69 lakhs. Being a software engineer also, he believed in that, and he tried to do that. Once he put that amount of money, they asked him to deposit 11,000 again. Okay, then he came to realize he could not withdraw that money, and he had to file a complaint. But let me say, there is no system in India or outside through which you will be able to detect all these things, like who, where the money is going, etc. Because mostly they will be investing in cryptocurrencies, and which cannot be tracked as of now. Okay, very very difficult. That's why don't fall into that particular loop. Okay, even a penny will not come without your struggle. Okay, so always remember, if somebody is asking amount for you from you to do any part-time job, leave that. If they are giving for your work, then you can go ahead. Okay, you should be very very secure with respect to those things. Then federal government and most foreign governments are quickly staffing up for cyber security. Even recently, I attended an FDP related to cyber security and forensic tools. In that also, they are telling we have a lot of requirement, but we don't have people who have sufficient skills in this particular domain. Okay, so a lot of requirement is there. You can also look with respect to that. Then job growth for security analysts during 2012 to 22 is 37% per year, but some sources also say 53%. Okay, so you can just imagine how much demand we have with respect to job growth in security side. Cybercrime cost could hit $6 trillion annually by 2021. Okay, over 169 million personal records were exposed in 781 publicized breaches in 2015. They just look with respect to Yahoo, Gmail, all those things. And what they do is they just uh, take out your information. Somehow they will take out this information. Okay. Then in 2015, 38% more security incidents detected than in 2014. 38%. Okay, it's not just number, but percentage wise we are saying majority of malware use DNS to carry out attack. Okay, and we need to be careful. Browser extensions are used to steal data. Nowadays we are getting lot of extensions, right? So use this one, you can browse easily, you can create so many things. And with respect to IoT and app development, lot of apps are coming, and we don't know what information they are actually looking for. Okay, front end we will be feeling like we are playing some game. Okay, happily we are enjoying, but backside what information they are spoofing, we don't know. Okay, like the case of what was the thing, TikTok, right? Chinese app which was stealing information from Indian mobiles. Okay, it has been banned also, right? So like that, we have so many apps which try to steal your information. Okay, so how do you think? Like, do you think Gmail, Google, Facebook, all these things are secure? They are not secure. Amazon, you just go to Amazon, try to search for let us say some shows or maybe a product. Tomorrow you go to Facebook, you will see advertisements related to that. How exactly it is happening without somebody trying to take out your information? Yes or no? So like that, even Google, Gmail, everybody is trying to keep an eye on you. Okay. There was a talk recently wherein people were talking, even if you uh, keep your mobile aside also, it will be the microphone will be there, right? That will be listening whatever you are speaking. Sometimes I even wonder whenever we talk about some products or some dishes, etc. I see that on my screensaver. Okay, how exactly it is coming to know what I'm talking? So they might be using something, as of now we don't know. Okay, so we should be very very careful. And there are some extensions, browser extensions or links. Whenever you just click on that, easily others will be able to capture that. Okay, and they'll be able to control your mobile, and you won't even realize like camera is on, but camera will be switched on in your computer or mobile, everything. Okay, so you have to be very, very careful whenever you get free, somebody is providing something for free, or there is a 70% discount. Okay, all those things you have to see whether they are genuine or not. Okay, whenever we are in doubt, you just don't give your banking details. Okay, go with cash on delivery. Use of HTTPS is increasing, uh, and it is also reducing the effectiveness of firewalls. Okay, basically, if you use HTTPS, then little bit secured you will be. Okay, then security of computers, companies, smart grid, and nations. All these things we need to look. Uh, like basically we were looking with respect to land, sea, air, space. These were the places where countries were fighting earlier, but now they are fighting with respect to cyber warfare. Okay, in 2020 US set up US cyber command force. UK, China, Russia, Israel, North Korea also have same centers. India is also like has started actually. It's located in Delhi. They have cyber force. Okay, there are many cyber warfares like North Korea versus USA, Israel versus Syria, South Korea versus North Korea, India versus Pakistan, India versus China. Okay, Russia versus Ukraine, all these things. In olden days, we used to have like this, wherein military people used to go on ground and they used to fight. But now things have different. Okay, they're just sitting inside rooms and they're trying to fight. Okay, you just try to hit somebody, some country smart grid, and the entire country will collapse. Okay, like that we have. So these are the issues we have. Okay, so let us give some this is called security triad. We have confidentiality, integrity, and availability. So when we talk about confidentiality, this is nothing but we need to protect uh, the secrecy of the information. Okay, so basically we need access control. That means, let us say in exam section we have some exam papers. We should make sure like nobody except the authorized persons are able to access that. Okay, especially we have seen recently what happened. Okay, some of the competitive exams question papers were leaked, right? Because of access control itself, failure of access control. Okay, who had the access, all those things because of that. Then we can use some cryptography techniques so that existence of data can be hidden. Then integrity. With respect to integrity means somebody is trying to modify the content. Okay, we should protect from no change. That means there is no change with respect to the content or no change with respect to the source. And we need to have some prevention mechanisms. And we also need to have some detection mechanisms if somebody has modified the content. Okay, confidentiality means privacy of data. Integrity means modification of data. Availability means whenever somebody requests for some service, it should be available. Okay, so if attacker tries to keep on sending inflating attacks, the intended users will not be able to receive. Okay, that is called denial of service. So there comes availability, authenticity, and accountability. So basically, your resources, whatever you are saying, they should be available for usage. Okay, so basically, we are calling this one as security triad, CIA, confidentiality, integrity, and availability. Then we have computer security, wherein the collection of tools designed to protect data to handle from hackers. Network security during the transmission we are calling. Internet security to protect the data during the transmission over collection of interconnected networks. Okay, different things. Just for understanding we are going with. Okay, so we will go with some examples so that you will understand what exactly we are trying to say. So we have user A who is trying to send a file to B. Okay, the file contains some sensitive information like payments, like how exactly you are doing payments to that. Like financial department, they will have details of payroll records, right? Each and every employee, what is the payroll they are supposed to receive, like that. Okay. User C, who is not authorized to read the file, let us say during the transmission, he captures and copies that particular information. This is something like unauthorized access or issue with respect to confidentiality. So you can consider this is something like basically some people will be interested in looking at others activities, right? What they do is somebody has opened WhatsApp and kept their mobile over there, and somebody else will keep on looking what messages they have sent, to whom they are chatting with, all those kind of things. So that is something related to confidentiality. Okay, next, we have a network manager D who transmits a message to E under its management. The message instructs like to update authorization file. Basically, what happens is recently they have fired an employee F from their company. So what this particular manager has done is whatever the access privileges we have to that particular F, try to remove that particular access control. That is what he is saying. Let us say somebody was working in bank. So with bank, he will be able to do transactions, right? You move money from one account to another account, etc. So manager said like remove that access control. So what F has done is he tries to intercept that particular message and alert its content. He can add or delete some of the entries and send it to E. So if E fails to notice that particular thing, then we have modified the content of that file, right? So you will be having issue with respect to integrity in this case. Then rather than intercept message, F uses to construct its own message with the desired entries and transmit the message to E as if it had come from manager D itself. Okay. So basically D was sending a message in the previous case, right? But F what he does is he creates his own message, but he tells like it is coming from D, not from F. Okay, some authorization file and sends to E. Okay, that is like masquerade. That means somebody is pretending like you. Okay, so most of the times we have seen in Instagram and Facebook, etc. So you are they will be creating fake profiles with your friends' names or relative names, etc. And they'll be asking money in Facebook and Instagram. I have seen so many things. Okay, they used to ask me, where are you? Okay, I need this much amount of money. Can you send something like that? So they are pretending like somebody else, right? So in that case, we just need to contact the respective person and cross check if they have really asked or not. Okay. Then an employee fired without warning, let us say, the personal manager sends a message to server system to invalidate employee's account. When the invalidation is accomplished, the server is to post a notice to employee's file as confirmation of access. So basically what happens in this case is the attacker tries to intercept the message and delay it long enough to make final access to the server. Okay. So let us say you are working in some MNC. Okay. Suddenly on one fine day, your manager called and said like you are fired. Okay. So what you will do is, okay, uh, you may be working with some project, let us say. Okay. Basically, once you are filed, you don't have access to that particular file content or project, right? But what you will do is, before actually that authorization, whatever the invalidation accounting thing happens, right? You will try to delay that and you will do like whatever the information you have related to project, you just copy that or take that information to somewhere else and then try to send that particular message for invalidation. Okay. So basically, nobody will be able to notice this particular thing, right? So those kind of things may also happen. These are also considered as attacks itself. A message is sent from a customer to stockbroker. Like rather than stockbroker, let us say you are trying to send a message to Amazon. You are ordering something. Okay, the product got delivered, but after getting that, you are saying like you didn't order that particular information. Okay, that is called non-repudiation, wherein the source is denying placing that particular information. Maybe you have sent a request to bank telling like this much amount of money you uh, try to send to my friend's account. Later you are saying like I didn't send that message. Okay, so that is non-repudiation. So this list, whatever we are talking about, this is not ending over here. This is just the beginning. Okay, these are just small examples, whatever we have. Okay, so next, like clear, right? With respect to examples, what is confidentiality, what is authenticity, okay, uh, CIA, the complete three things. Are they clear for you? Confidentiality, integrity, and availability.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So next we have something called as cryptography, wherein we just try to look with respect to symmetric key cryptography and asymmetric key cryptography. With respect to exam also, what we want is remember CIA triad. Okay. Then symmetric key cryptography, what it is, asymmetric key cryptography, what it is, why exactly we want to go towards network security. Okay. So basically, we are going to have these components within cryptography. We have something called as plain text. That means normal textual information, whatever I have. When we apply some encryption algorithm to that, your plain text is converted into cipher text. Okay. Cipher text or cryptography means basically secret writing. Graphy means basically writing, right? Crypto means secret. Secret writing is nothing but cryptography. Plain text using some algorithm with the help of a key. Okay, you are converting into ciphertext. You can consider like I have some binary pattern. I am using a particular code. Let us say 1011. That is the code which we are using. And complete information I am trying to do XOR operation with 1011 and I am sending. At the other side also I do the same thing, do the XOR operation with same code again, I'll get back the same information. Okay, you may be knowing if you do XOR operation with same value twice, you'll get back the same message, right? Do you know that?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay, one I do XOR with 0, I'll get 1. Again at the other side also, you do XOR with 0, you'll get 1 itself. Okay, like that, when we do XOR operation, we'll get back same thing. Okay, or let us say like uh, whenever you are sending information, you are shifting a letter and sending. If it is A, you are sending B. If it is C, you are sending D. If it is E, you are sending F. At the other side, do the opposite operation. Shift back one letter. You'll be able to get back the same information. Okay. So in the XR case, the secret key is whatever the code we are using. In the shifting operation, the key is shift left by one position, other side shift right by one position. Okay. So plain text we are taking and do giving to encryption algorithm, we are getting ciphertext. Ciphertext we are taking, use decryption algorithm, we are getting plain text. Okay. So in cryptography, the encryption and decryption algorithms are public. That means they are open to all. But whatever the keys we are using, they are kept secret. That means you can openly say I'm going to use XR operation, but you cannot say what is the code with which you are doing encryption or decryption. Okay. You can say like I am using shifting operation, but you should not say how many positions you are shifting. Okay. So shifting operation is considered to be algorithm. How many positions you are shifting, that is considered to be key. In symmetric key cryptography, same key is used for sender and receiver. Okay. And the key is shared between sender and receiver. That is what we are describing here. Plain text is there. We have same cryptography algorithm for encryption and decryption. Same key is shared both sides and we'll get ciphertext. And ciphertext when I give for decryption, again I'll be getting back plain text. So if you remember the concept of XR operation which I was telling, the code which we have to use for XR, that will be same both sides. Take plain text, do XOR operation, I'll get ciphertext. Take ciphertext, do XOR with same key, again you'll get back plain text, right? In symmetric key cryptography, the same key is used in both directions. In public key cryptography, what happens in public key cryptography is each person is going to have a pair of keys. One is public key, another one is private key. Okay. Public key is available for everyone. Private key is available only with you. Okay. Remember the point. Public key is available with everyone in the world. Private key is available only with you. Okay. In case, let us say I have encrypted with Bob's public key. To decrypt that, I need Bob's private key. In case I am encrypting with Bob's private key, to decrypt that, I need Bob's public key. Are you understanding what I am trying to say?
Yes, sir.
Very low voice from only one person. What about others?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
You're not
sir.
sleeping, right?
No, sir.
Okay. So basically you need to remember public and private keys, they are paid. Okay. In case I want to encrypt with my private key, others can decrypt with my public key. In case I want to encrypt with others private key, let us say B's private key, decryption is possible only with D's private key. Okay. So you can see here, Alice, basically he is encrypting with Bob's public key. Okay. And Bob will decrypt with his private key. Okay. In this case, what exactly we are achieving? Confidentiality or integrity? What exactly we are achieving here?
Integrity, sir.
How exactly integrity? See, we said we are encrypting with Bob's public key, right? So anybody in the world, can they see what is the content of the message? See, try to remember, I'm encrypting with Bob's public key, right? To decrypt that, what do I need?
Bob's private key.
Bob's private key. Who owns Bob's private key? Bob or everybody in the world?
Bob.
Only Bob will have that one. Okay. So when Alice, she sends an encryption message with Bob's public key, encrypted with Bob's public key, only Bob will be able to decrypt that. Nobody else in the world will be able to decrypt that. So obviously we are achieving confidentiality here, right? Clear whatever I am saying?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So other case is Alice is encrypting with Alice private key. Okay. And Bob will decrypt with Alice public key. In this case, we are achieving confidentiality or integrity. What we are achieving? Alice is encrypting with Alice private key. Is there anyone in the world who can create a message and encrypt with Alice private key except Alice?
No, sir.
No. So nobody else in the world will be able to create a message telling like it is coming from Alice. Okay. So we won't be able to modify that information, but confidentiality we cannot achieve because everybody in the world will be able to decrypt that by using Alice public. Okay. In case we want both encryption and confidentiality integrity, we will have to do this process twice. Okay. 2 times encryption, 2 times decryption. Okay. So those are all next level. Okay. For this subject, you can remember like we have two cryptographic techniques, symmetric key cryptography. Okay, this one, or we can also call this one as single key cryptography. We can also call this one as private key cryptography because the key is kept private here. This one is called public key cryptography or asymmetric key cryptography because we are using two different keys for encryption and decryption, or two key cryptography technique. Okay. So symmetric key cryptography is often used for long messages. Asymmetric key algorithms are more efficient for shorter messages. Okay. So clear about the small description which we had with respect to network security.
Yes, sir.